everybody!
Hey there, how you doing?
Welcome back to the Tom and Jerry Experience. Who are you today?
I'm Captain Tom, as always.
Oh, I didn't mean to bang your tail. And I'm Sailor Jerry. Great to see everybody today. Great conversation we had last time, talking about technology and stuff like that.
I thought so.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Some good back and forth. I believe, real quick, we should mention, if I'm not mistaken, we're about 23 days away from opening day for the Cincinnati Reds.
Okay, it'll be the 26th of March.
Yeah. So anyway, great. About that, a few weeks, whatever, and then they'll be playing their opening. Can't wait for that. That'll be some exciting stuff.
They're doing spring training now.
Yes,
so.
exactly. All right, so this is going to be a fun one. We're going to have some fun with this one. Today's episode of Front Row Parking, all right, we're going to talk about bizarre but true news stories around the globe, okay?
Okay.
Now,
go for it. We're
going to start. Let me give some credit here, okay, before we get going. There's Anadolu Ajansi. Is the name of a site. BBC, you've heard of the BBC, right? Probably over in England, right? BBC.
British Broadcasting
Science Focus magazine. So just giving some credits for some places. WLRN, they're in the game. I don't know, whatever station that is. Just wanted to give some credit for some places where I got this information. And of course YouTube, probably. I don't know. All right, so let's start off with one of my favorite states to visit. I've lived there once before, but to visit Florida. Okay, I feel like there's always some bizarre news stories that come out of Florida. It always starts off a guy in Florida XYZ. All right, so we got a couple of these, and let's see if we can get a good laugh here. Okay.
All righty.
All right. And I think you kind of read this one. Batman stops car burglar. So let me read this. This is in Florida, remember. A Cape Coral man wearing Batman pajamas apprehended a suspect breaking into his truck, holding him in the neighbor's garage until police arrived. Now here's what's funny. He'll probably get charged with kidnapping or something. He held me in the garage, Your Honor. Okay, I guess we're going to have to charge him with kidnapping. The reversal, right? So, all right. So that was kind of...
But it doesn't say whether it was the Joker or the Riddler or anything like that, right?
Yeah, I know. It was probably, and maybe it was the Joker. I don't know. All right, so this one here made me chuckle. I'll have to admit.
Okay.
Chuck E. Cheese. We all know that restaurant, right? Chuck E. Cheese arrested. Oh boy, what's going on here? Ding, 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 right there. In Tallahassee, Florida, police arrested a man dressed in a full Chuck E. Cheese costume they arrested him for using a stolen credit card.
Oh my.
Body cam footage captured officers telling the character to stop resisting in front of shocked children.
Oh my.
So I'm assuming this had to be in the restaurant. Old Chuck E. Cheese is probably, during this 5-minute break, he's buying beer with a stolen credit card. The police are like, stop resisting arrest. In front of the children who are like, oh my gosh, Chuck E. Only in Florida. All right. Here we go. Oh, Tallahassee again. This one's kind of short. But a Tallahassee man was captured on video stealing a forklift in order to heist an ATM. Joyriding through the city streets.
I might have seen that one on TV.
Oh man, does it? I can't make this stuff up, folks.
Only in America, folks.
We cannot make this up, right? All right, so here's one: raining monkeys. I think I've seen this one before. So kayakers in Silver Springs, in the state park, they witnessed dozens of these smaller macaque, I would think that's how you pronounce it, monkeys diving from trees into the river. What? A phenomenon nicknamed raining monkeys, Why they were diving into the river, I don't know. I don't know if they were going after some fish. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got here. What else do we have here? Oh gosh. A summer associate. I guess that means maybe they were just working during the summertime, right? A summer associate at a major law firm was reportedly fired after biting at least 5 people, with reports describing her actions as having a quirky yet dangerous vibe. What the hell? She's biting people. That'll get you fired.
I would imagine.
I can't say, unless I did it as a toddler, I don't remember ever biting anybody. I don't know. All right. Oh, here we go. Everybody knows who Mr. Clean is, right? The Mr. Clean, right?
Yeah.
So, Captain Tom, there was a Mr. Clean heist.
Mr. Clean heist.
Yep. A pair. So I guess that's 2. A pair of suspect dubbed Mr. Clean and Ms. Dookie.
I guess.
I wonder what Dookie's all about.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to know why she got the name Ms. Dookie. But anyway, Mr. Clean and Ms. Dookie stole nearly $500 in cleaning products from a Mulberry Family Dollar. Whew, that's a lot of, at the Family Dollar, that's a lot of cleaning supplies. The woman caused a scene in the restroom in order to distract employees while the man loaded up on detergent. So I'm wondering if her nickname is Dookie. I'm wondering what she was doing in the bathroom to cause such a distraction.
Yeah, right. I don't want to know, man.
I wonder how. Maybe it was loud.
It's funny. I'm gonna got something to interject real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I saw this on TV the other day.
Uh-oh.
That they're gonna retire the actual Mr. Clean.
Really?
And they're coming out with the reason why in a few months. In a commercial.
That is wow.
They didn't explain why.
That has been. We'll see.
I've
more
seen
to come.
That's some things I've seen on TV.
More to come.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll wear a wig or something next time. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
All right. Oh, Jackson. I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida. My old stomping grounds. Horseshoe Chase. Jacksonville mounted police officers were forced to chase down a suspect on foot, with an officer encouraging her horse. Get him, Nash! So I guess the horse was on foot chasing the suspect. I don't know. But okay, that one wasn't as funny. That one okay, so we chased somebody down on a horse.
You got the birds on that one.
Yeah, chirp, chirp. Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on a minute. Wow. Okay, here's a good one. Meth crazed alligator attack. Now, the title makes one think, is the alligator using meth? But this is a meth crazed alligator attack. Okay, here we go. A Florida man, of course. Hey, my buddy Al, the contributor Al. I think, he lives in Florida. No offense there, Al. But a Florida man who was bitten by an alligator. Holy cow, can you imagine?
No, I couldn't.
How does one survive? I've seen stories where people survive alligator
I wouldn't
bites.
get within 5 feet of an alligator.
No. I guess in Florida, they might pet alligators or something as like a sport or something. Okay, so a Florida man who was bitten by an alligator continued his rampage. So the man, not only was he bitten by an alligator, but he charged the police with garden shears while under the influence of drugs.
Oh, geez.
So, hold on. I just got bit by an alligator. I'm probably losing blood. I'm a little lightheaded.
You would think, yeah.
Now, of course, apparently he was on meth. So, which I guess causes people to do crazy things.
Maybe he didn't feel the alligator bite either. I mean,
You might be right. That might be what it is, But let me take these garden shears and charge after a police officer. I'm sure there's no good ending to that story at all.
I don't think so.
Oh man!
Unless they make an alligator purse or something.
Now I feel that's funny.
I thought so.
But I feel that I've heard this one on the news. So you know how around here, we have Interstate 75, which goes from the bottom of Florida all the way up to Michigan. Well, there's also an Interstate 95, which goes on the other side.
Other direction,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's not the other direction, but it's the other side of Florida. It also goes north and south.
Right.
All right, so it says here, I-95 plane crash. And I think I remember this. A small plane collided with a car on Interstate 95. With the entire incident caught on video. We don't have the video of that, of course. But, I don't think anybody died in that, actually. But, but I remember hearing about that on the news.
Right.
It had to be one of those small little private little planes. Okay?
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking,
yeah. Would have been one of them propeller planes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
Old-fashioned technology.
Yeah. Propellers. I got some more bizarre news from around the world. Now this is some of this might be in our country, some might be in other countries. But I heard about this next one. Researchers in New Zealand. All right, so different country.
Yeah.
They documented an extremely rare, and it went viral. It was a viral incident of an octopus hitching a ride on the back of a shark. So there was an octopus.
Yeah, I think I saw this too.
I believe I saw this as well. Everybody heard this one. A raccoon in Virginia, oh boy. I think you heard about this. Broke into a liquor store, got into the hooch.
Oh, yeah, I do remember hearing about that.
And was found passed out drunk on the bathroom floor. The hooch. That is, oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah. How about some bizarre human behaviors? We've had enough of the animals. Let's start. Oh, here's one. Here, we're all going to like this one. Get ready. I don't even know if I want to read this out loud, but we're going to do it anyway. Quote unquote, butt sniffer conviction. So this person wasn't just charged. Go ahead.
What do they mean by butt sniffer is what I want to know.
Well, I don't think he was sniffing flowers.
Well, no, I know that, but why? Why would he
Okay, for all of our fans out in California, what's going on with you guys in California? A California man nicknamed the Butt Sniffer by authorities.
Oh, Lord.
He was sentenced to 99 days in jail for lewd acts in business. I wonder why it wasn't 100 days. I wonder if it's like, well, if you get 100 days, there's some kind of clause or something like that. Or maybe in California, if you sniff butts in public, you only get 90 days in a slammer. I don't know, 99 days. Hey, California, what's going on?
I can't imagine what the heck would be going on there.
All right. Let's see. Wow, holy cow. Submarine sandwich heist. This is interesting. In a bizarre, high-value theft. Now, I don't think this has anything to do with a sandwich. However, a man in Florida. Here we go with Florida again. Okay. A man in Florida was apprehended after swallowing a pair of earrings valued at roughly $769,000. Good Lord! I wonder if he's related to the dookie, because that's the only way those are coming out your body.
I'm sure that too did pass.
Woo, man, it is something passed. Let me tell you. Holy cow, 700! Good Lord! Well, I wonder if he got 99 days for holy cow. That's a lot of.
That's actually grand theft.
Grand theft earring.
I mean, it is called grand theft though, for real.
Oh, I wonder how his earring went.
I don't know. Wait, did I miss something there?
Probably very slowly.
Oh, how did it pass?
Now I'm talking about his court earring.
Oh, the court hearing. Oh,
Oh,
how
the
the hearing. Oh,
I thought you said the earring too.
Yeah, the court.
He did.
The court.
the
Earring.
court. Okay. Oh.
Never mind.
Oh man, producer CJ with a dad joke.
Ba-dum.
This just in. Producer CJ with a joke. How was the court earring?
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
Did they ever get them back?
Wedding. It doesn't say. Doesn't say. Wedding without consent. Well, that would suck. Wedding without. I didn't say we could get married. Okay. A man in Texas. Okay, here we go with these southern states again. You know, it must be the humidity. Although California doesn't have too much
Actually,
humidity.
yeah, you know.
What's going on with the humidity here? All right.
I don't know about Texas though.
A man in Texas discovered he had been married to a woman without his presence or knowledge, leading to her arrest. Wow. How does that happen?
Yeah, it's boggling my mind. Oh,
wow,
Lord.
man. Okay.
At least I do my wives.
Now, this next one is extremely interesting, extremely bizarre. The name of it is Alive in the Coffin. Holy cow, can you imagine? A 65-year-old woman in Thailand, of course, you would think it would be Florida, but no, Thailand comes in with the steal. A 65-year-old woman in Thailand who had been declared dead and placed in a coffin for her own funeral was discovered to be alive by funeral home staff. Can you imagine? It'd be like,
Oh yeah.
what's that knocking noise? What's that knocking noise? Wow. Okay. Oh, here we go with
You
California.
said bizarre. That one was definitely.
Yeah. Okay, California, you're chiming in again on this one. Medical miracle pregnancy. I've heard of these. You've heard of, people saying that they were pregnant and didn't know it, that type of
Yeah, I've heard of that.
right? A Bakersfield, California woman learned she was pregnant just days before giving birth. So, I mean, she was like, I'm assuming almost full term, 9-10 months or whatever, right? To a baby that had developed outside of her uterus, hidden behind a large ovarian tumor. So somehow, that is a
Doesn't
miracle.
say whether she gave birth to the baby.
Well, it did say, yeah, just days before giving birth. So she did
Wow.
wow. And that's just crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Wait, what? Tom Brady. Well, we all know Tom Brady, right? A quarterback
Yeah.
clones a pet. Let's see. According to legend, NFL legend, Tom Brady spent $50,000 to have his deceased dog Lua cloned. Well, maybe it'll work. I don't know. Maybe not. Couple more of these, and then we will move on. All right. Let's see. We heard about the raining monkeys in Florida.
Right.
That also made the national news.
And
Oh,
iguanas.
yeah.
You know what? You hear about the iguanas falling out of the trees when it gets really cold, but then when it warms up, they come back to life.
There was a story on the news on how they had to euthanize these iguanas because it had gotten very cold.
but don't some of them come back to life though? Don't
They
they?
didn't have to euthanize them. Actually, some people eat them out there. They use it for hunting.
All I know is what I heard on
Gotcha.
TV again.
Now, we all heard about this, but there was some unexpected rare snowfall that happened in Central Florida this season. So,
Yeah.
let's see. All right. We got that. One more. We'll do one more. How's that sound? Let's see. Reindeer on the 5 freeway. So this is California again. California, man. You went between them and Florida. I don't know
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's up here, California. Let's see. Caltrans workers had to corral 2 reindeer named Cookie and Noel that escaped their trailer and were dashing. What is dashing?
Dead running.
They were so that's running. Okay, like dashing through the snow, right? In a
Right.
one-horse open sleigh.
That's
Okay.
the horse is running.
Yeah, so
there you go.
They were dashing through traffic just before Christmas. So, how cool is that? That's kind of cool. I like that. All right. after. Okay, yeah, we again, one that made news other than Florida about the law firm where the person got fired for biting.
Yeah.
That person bit 5 people, but it was an intern, which hence the reason it was only during the summer. So,
Right.
typically, typically interns, if you do a good job, they will hire you eventually, but not if you're biting your
Right.
fellow employees. I mean, come on.
They need to read the book that I was given as a child called "No Fighting, No Biting."
Or the one I was given as a child, no biting, period. Now, how about that now? Hey, we have producer CJ has given an idea for a future show, and we really liked it.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, it kind of tied in a little bit with our conversation about if you could go back to any decade, what would it be? Type
Right.
of thing.
Exactly.
So producer CJ presented the idea of, okay, if you could either one, let me rephrase. Is there a store or a restaurant, that type of thing, that you wish could come back?
or any kind of venue.
Or simply that you just miss.
Right.
I like how like you say venue. Coney Island as an example.
That's what I was thinking myself.
Sunlight Pool, the big pool.
Americana.
So Americana amusement park, whatever. So chime in, will you? Chime in with answering that question to our audience out there. Again, is there something, a store, a restaurant, a venue that you wish could come back? Or maybe that maybe you miss it, and maybe
Right.
why? Maybe I'll give one example. There was a restaurant called Duff's. I mentioned we were talking about this earlier. It was called Duff's, and it was basically a buffet,
Right.
but it was on a turning. It was almost like imagine an oversized record player, a circle. The food would come out. Right, and then they would replenish it.
They
as
probably
it went in.
called it a conveyor belt.
Yeah, it was something like a conveyor belt, but it was a circle, right? To
Right.
where the food would come out, you grab what you want, but it would go into the kitchen so they could replenish. Oh man, the food was just so good at Duff's. I remember that place. So yeah, give us your thoughts on that, folks out there. All 5 of you that are listening. No, just kidding. But hey, that concludes our episode of Tom and Jerry Experience. And like my mom always used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, hey, don't say it at all.
And I'd like to say, see you the next time. I love y'all. Y'all take care.
All right, we'll see you. Have a good one now.
Bye-bye now.